it beautiful here in La Isla now? How the hell do you get across this over here? Where do you go? Oh, hell, is this an actual road? Can I not see it? Oh, well, okay, that's definitely something. Welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800, guys, where we are going to continue. I guess we'll finish up La Isla today. I think I know what I'm going to do with the other side of the map over there. So, what I really want to start doing at this point is looking towards Terre once more. And I think after here, we're going to segue over back to the main large island in this territory and see what we can do over there. We definitely need to get to the 50,000 Artistas achievement, and there's plenty of stuff that, you know, from way back needs to be updated. And we have some routes that are already pretty much solid when it gets to Terre, but the thing about it is that mostly the Jalea and the Mezcal, those ones I'm actually thinking about putting on Terre. I'll talk about it later. I also enabled that one little thing to make all your islands actually color coded. So thank you to mostly Toon Raider right now. Toon Raider and Sapphire, both these guys have been helping me out considerably in the comments and on Discord. And you haven't joined the Discord, please consider doing so. Link is in the description of every single Anno video, as well as the main channel page. And indeed, there is not a freaking road connection here. Why is that not a thing? So how the hell how is this working then? Huh. Well, okay. Well, no, I guess it's from the airport then. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that went away. I'm usually not like that absent-minded, but you know, possibilities are endless, right? So we're currently like maximum. This is through all of our territories. We currently have 20,000 plus Artisas if we were to like give them the stuff that they require for the most part, excuse me. But the thing about it is there are still a couple of other things that we need to give them, like Perfume, actually allow them to have the Mezcal and Jalea, and then I think like ice cream is doable now, but truthfully it is doable now. So what I was actually thinking about, let's just go ahead and start this up, is having the Mezcal and Jalea bars kind of be like, because they're about the same size as like one of the restaurants over there. Let me see. Yeah, so like it's the same size like a restaurant or something, but like I'm thinking about putting it somewhere that's kind of in the city, but at the same time, like it'll be functional. Like maybe over in this corner could be an interesting idea to put a trade union to it and have them work well, and then they'll just provide for the settlement, because I don't understand, like they've made it into an actual restaurant type thing, but then it's also like a supply chain. So it's not really a restaurant, but it is a restaurant. It's weird. I don't know. That's the way I'm going with it. That's how I'm rolling with it. Maybe I'll put it over here, even though this is a really nice spot and I need to upgrade it, but we'll see. But what I have decided to do with La Isla is, over in this corner, we're going to have some beautiful coconut orchards. That's right. Finally came to the decision. That's what I'm going to be doing. And before we actually head over in that direction, these guys do not have a chapel or a boxing arena over here. So let's put the chapel down right here. And then we're also going to put down the boxing arena, which is like, you know what? Actually, I kind of am digging this one first. There we go. And maybe just keeping it over there. I feel like I want to integrate the chapel within the town. So like I can get rid of all this and like put a chapel here, but it won't reach these guys. I think that's the main problem. I could alternatively get rid of the Sunwell and like plop it back here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. It sucks to get rid of stuff like that, but you know what? They need it. So we'll put that one down, and we're gonna have a little road connection to it and make it this one. So then now they should be getting it. Nice. Nice. Pretty good. So it's in a good spot. These guys don't have the boxing arena. Mostly back here, but they're happy, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. So the most important thing is to figure out where we're going across, and I think this is the best spot to do it. That's perfect. Over back here, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. You know what? It'd probably be a good idea to put down another hospital. So let's put a hospital down like right here, and we're gonna build a road connection to it. We also need to do some beautification work over here. Probably up here. I might just build like a farm or something. I have no clue. But seeing as how we don't have the oil rack going through here, I'm gonna get rid of all the trees. At least as much as I possibly can. Go for the time being, just put these down, right? I'm gonna worry about that. I do also want the beach because everyone's gonna benefit from the beach need. So we'll put the beach like right here. And we'll get to work on it now. Actually, let's just get to work on it right now.
Your people are rioting.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What? In Rantium? Why?
Nothing's easy, is it?
You're rioting because you don't have a fucking pub? Oh, hell no. Enjoy the police crackdown. What a joke, dude. Like, I thought this was on Solaria. They're gonna be visiting Solaria quite soon, actually. That is, no, unacceptable. I was happy for a second. I was actually like, oh, this is happening on Solaria. Let's go check it out. So we see all those police forces just bum rush everybody. No, there's nothing happening here that's at -27. Overall island average is -22. No, it's happening in the freaking capital. The capital, where these guys are +18. Outstanding. Moving on, they'll deal with it. So as for the beach need, we need to actually get the road connection all the way to here, otherwise it's not going to work. Now the beach is, in the grand scheme of things, not that important, more so just because of their like lifestyle needs. But you know, I can dig the beach, man. Like, everyone wants to go to the beach, right? It's fun. So how far is this actually going? This is going into like here. We don't have to make a large beach, but look at the amount of space that we do have. It's just gonna bother me if we don't like work on all of it. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can possibly do here. Get one of those. Don't be in blueprint for me, please. We need a changing stall. Let's just put a changing stall like right here. After the lifeguard tower. Like right there, looking good. Ice cream parlor. We can put it like right here, because that's gonna be the end of the road anyway. Private parasol. I like these ones a lot. I don't know why. It's just my thing. I really like it. We'll have a boathouse like right here. Picnic parasol like right over here, and then we'll just go ahead and get a whole bunch of sand. We'll bring it up to like here, and then we're gonna start building down. There we go. Like, look at that. Like, why can't you fix this? This is horrible. I don't like looking at that. I don't understand why they did certain things with this game. I know I've said it so many times, and I will keep beating the dead horse, but you know what? That is disgusting. I don't know what the hell to do with that now. Correction. I might be able to do something. Give me a minute. No one's gonna freaking do this shit to me. That's just gross. I hate it every time the game. Like, look, it's still even bleeding through. I can't. I guess I can't fix anything with that then. So what's the radius of this? 139%. We're almost the other side. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to work on the other side of it.
This device is complete.
Oh, thank you. Have another lifeguard tower over here. We should probably have one further down the beach, like right over here. Put a boathouse like over here, and like potentially like
Your
one over
streets
here.
are safe again.
They better damn be. What the hell? That's so dumb, man. Rioting in the capital. What? Why? You're +18, dude. So dumb. Build that there, and then we're gonna have the private ones. Private. We'll put another one over here. Then one right here. One right here. one here, and like one here. We need that ice cream parlor. Right there. And we'll have one like right here. And I think that's all she wrote, really. Because we need space for the, like, look at that. We're gonna have some issue over there. I have to fix that little part as well. I think we should be pretty good. So we got our beach end over here. It does look nice from an aerial view, but if you zoom in, then you see like the shrubbery, but whatever. I can't deal with that much anymore. I'm also going to like slowly work to change out these airships with using Arctic gas because they are better. It's just gonna take some time. I'm not gonna do it on recording. I have 2 ships actually currently being built up because I saw 2 of the which ones are they? They're these ones. I don't know what their other names are because that's actually like easier to pronounce. The Pegasus. So we're getting 2 of the Pegasus built right now. We need more. We don't really need the Manticores built anymore, or the armed Manticores. I don't think we have a Hermes anywhere. We essentially need the Pegasus and the Zephyr. Those ones are the ones that we have to build the most. Because look how many we have. We have 3 Zephyrs over here. Actually 4. And then there's 1 Pegasus just standing right there. So we need to get that going. And then our main airship is obviously a Zephyr. So we're going to have to work on that. So we have all the stuff here to start with the whole Coconut Groves thing. But we're going to need some trade unions. And they have all the really cool stuff in them, so they're going to really help out with the level of forest density. We're going to essentially try to do something similar here on La Isla that we did over on Horseshoe Bay, which is to pretty much have as many as we possibly can that's optimized, right? So in here, we're going to definitely put the hand pollination method. We're going to put the optimized pruning, and we're also going to put the Get Rich Quick Volume 1. So get all that in there, thank you very much. And we are going to work with the coconuts. Maybe let's do this instead. Let me go ahead and that's the citrus camphor coconut groves. There we go. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of these and just go ahead and fill it out as much as I possibly can, so they don't have to wait. The next thing is I'm gonna have a warehouse somewhere because obviously they have to deliver it. I guess the warehouse being here is the best possible spot. Don't really worry about it. Because I do want to have perfumes. I do have enough ethanol like pretty much everywhere, so I can actually do that. This is at 100%, so I'm just going to put this one here. This one is also at 100%, like right here. That should be fine. 100, that's 91, 98, 100%. Cool. Please tell me you can make 100 back here. Come on. Don't do this to me. You can, oh, okay. So like maximum 97%. That's fine. I can live with it. You are at 100% right here. Are you actually within range? You're not even in range, so it's not even gonna matter. And then I think I could probably put down one more, like, right here. I don't know how that's gonna affect this one. It's not doing anything. Okay, great. That's a decent amount right there. Get that one to here, get that one to here. Gonna connect these to the trade union. Not like it's gonna matter, but we have that at least going. So I'm gonna get rid of bricks out of here, and we're gonna put coconut oil.
Ship constructed.
Right there. So how fast are they making one?
Ship
19 seconds. Perfect. So now the task remains, those particular ships, right? Oh, we have the Pharaoh, and then we have the Flying Dodo too. You know, ironically, there is one of the airships that's called the Flying Dodo, and it is a Pegasus indeed. So now I have these two. I gotta wait for them. I think
Skies are clear.
the Wild Thing is on its way with coffee. Not gonna really worry about that. There's the Nero. You know what? I'll have these guys actually head towards the Arctic. head to... Oh, wait, who are you? That's the Constantine. I'm not going to worry about the Constantine, because that's coffee right now. I'm not going to
Attention for the
bother.
Admiral.
Head over to the Arctic, because we're going to actually need to get some more. Yeah, the main thing with these guys is the movement speed. That's what I want. Look at that thing, actually. Just book it. Holy crap. So we're getting our first coconut oil out here. We need to upgrade this one to maximum. I think for a good insurance policy back here, where that's an empty spot, I'm going to put another one of these warehouses. Even though it's not like going to be exactly where it's supposed to be, but I'll put it back here. Just so it doesn't screw with the rest, you know what I mean? It's not bothering the cultivation area here at all. But now I'm going to have to go over here and, like, get this all built up, because then it's just going to bother me. We have a decent amount of coconut grows around this one. It's really nice.
Airborne and ready to go.
Perfect. And we should actually consider sending some of this off towards Hunt's Hell. Or, alternatively, we could try to make it here. We would need ethanol, and we are not producing it here. We would have to import ethanol. We would also need to import orchids from Tortuga. And I'm pretty sure Tortuga is always loaded with orchids. Yeah, they're always. So I guess we could. We can even probably build some more of the orchid farms on the other side. And that should be in range of this. It's not, so I would actually have to fix this spot up. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually consider this one, because if it can be produced here on La Isla, that's another good that they can actually have. And we can probably park it back here. How big is the building? Is it the same as the other one? Ooh, that's a pretty building. Holy crap. Alright, so what place actually has ethanol in the old world? I want to assume that Ditchwater has a ton, right? Yeah, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Which ship is the one in front? I think it's the Penguin 3. And it's got a whole bunch of wood in there. Okay, well that's the problem. We're gonna use the Penguin 3, but first we are going to drop off all this wood. We'll just put it in Traxios for now, because it's a unused island. And we'll use the Penguin 3 to start bringing over some ethanol. And then what's the other thing we need? We need orchids. Okay, so I believe Governor Eva is going to be okay with us getting some of hers. So that way we'll actually be able to have more of a production.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
See how fast those fuckers make it there? It's insane, isn't it? We'll have this one over here. And if I can find the damn thing, we need to have more of the coconut groves right over here, and right over there, and right over there. Why aren't you filling up? Thank you very much. Have a great day. This is also, it's actually, you know what, it looks nice. It's kind of concealing the this whole area for the beach end, so I can dig it. So we're gonna go over to Rantium really quick, because I know every time. I have this book prepared. I have another one, and there's
People celebrate your leadership.
There's that one. Great job, Ryu. Love to see it. So we already have the optimized pruning, but because I'm nuts, I have to put that in the middle. Just like I've done over here. They have to be in order. If they're not in order, I'm not putting it down. Absolutely not. I wonder, these things work with electricity, don't they? I'm curious. If I were to put if I were to put like one power plant over here, how would that really factor into the whole, in the grand scheme of things? You know what I mean? I think it's definitely doable. I could pop it down right back here. Okay, Penguin 3, where you at? You don't even have enough room. Okay, you know what? Just drop it off. We don't need a bunch of that. Okay, create a trade route with Penguin 3 from Ditchwater. You're going to bring in... Definitely not that. We need ethanol. Thank you. Bring a whole bunch over to La Isla and drop it off. Thank you very much. And put you to New World Transports and start it off that way. We also have another one here. We have the Deception 3. So with the Deception 3, we also have the Rogue 2. But from Tortuga, we're going to be getting some orchids. And we're going to be bringing it over to La Isla and start that up. And we'll do it for new only. Perfect. So essentially, we have what we need in order to create perfume. That's wonderful. Go ahead and accept these two. And we're going to put them into this trade union now. Thank you. And we're going to start putting these things down. The 100% right over here. Let's see how far I can go. This 82. This is 100 though. Perfect. I want as many as I possibly can, man. Right there. Now, if I were to put one right here, you'd be 100, and then would you be 100? It works. It works. It's beautiful. That's good. That's also good because they can make it to that warehouse. That should be fine. That should be fine. And that would make it to that one. So again, this warehouse is going to be a little overloaded, but I think the cool thing here is that they can also go to this one. There's also this one back here. I'm going to fully upgrade that one too, just for the hell of it. So now we have 113 coconut oil over here. We have to start pre-planning the power plant for this spot. So I think the only real way to do this is to get it from this area right here. And we are going to need to have some sort of track. I'll do it like this. I'll bring it to here. Where should I actually put this thing down? I think I put it like right over. Is that like straight? It'll be straight to here. Perfect. Okay. So we'll have this. We'll have a road connection to it. That way it's actually getting all this. So that means I can actually get rid of this turbo generator and probably put some better items in there. But, I mean, I don't have anything right now, so I'm not going to really worry about it too much. And then we are going to open up this section of the wall and put down another one of these. We also need to get rid of this little bit right over here. And because this is technically, again, Imperium business, be on your way, we need to have a little low wall probably heading towards it. That way people know that this is still part of that, and you should not walk on the train tracks at all. Looking good. The only thing is that it's also blocking off sections over there, so now I'm probably going to have to redo that one, or move this. And I'm in favor of moving the hospital. Because apparently it works. This one over here, there was a little bit of a disease outbreak over in this corner, and it did make it, so I'm not going to really worry about it too much then. I can also bend the road a little bit more, but let me see how big this freaking building is again. It's so small, man. Yeah, it can even fit in here. It wouldn't like that, but it would this way. Let's go ahead and put down... We can only put down the one there. That's unfortunate. Well, we can do it like this. We can have two for certain over here and one kind of close to it. You can put it like right over here. It's mostly because of this banner, and I'm not getting rid of the banner. I refuse. Ahead and get the road a little bit more. Is that actually... Yeah, we can do this. I'll do it like this instead. So we have that. Is there anything for the perfumers? Or is that what they're called? The perfume mixer. That's it. I never have built these buildings. Look at that shit. What the hell? Mobilize? Hello? What is with Rantium today? You know what? The Empress is probably on break. That's why things have gone to shit. And I'm not here, so yeah, that's also a thing. Okay, perfume mixture. Okay, it's just got basics. Well, hold on. Instead of herbs, minerals, coconut oil, building processes, hibiscus petals, indigo dye, and beeswax. And that produces an additional good. Well, really?
No, I was granted a stipend to find and study the catoblepus, which you all know, of course.
Yeah, I did.
Now my pen pal at a federated institution writes...
Uh-huh. That's it? That's where you're ending the conversation off? Okay, I don't care about what your pen pal said then. This guy is interesting, mostly for the productivity bonus, but I will consider it later on.
Celebrate your leadership.
Because the thing about it is, right, in the Ambazon territory, we've only, like, really developed 3 actual islands. There's still plenty more that we can do and utilize all of this stuff with, right? So this guy might be useful in the future. But as for everything else, I think it's okay. I'm also not certain how fast they actually go through these particular items, because, again, I've never used it. Okay, so there's our first orchids now. We need the ethanol. And I don't think the ethanol's here yet. It'd be crazy if it was. Back over to the Arctic really quick. I need... Okay, so we don't have any here. We have some here. You're actually getting Arctic gas from here? Okay, Site 4 is alright if I were to have them work. Okay, let's take
Fleet awaiting orders.
this one at least here. Because we should be able to take all of the ones that they have. They're not working right now because, like, we still have plenty of Arctic gas around here. But the Flying Dodo should be fine to just head back, I guess. We don't need it here. Head back to, go to Isla so I know where you are. And then this one is going to grab all of Site 4's Arctic gas, because they've been at 250 for the longest time.
What'll it be?
A little bit further, thank you. Let's get all of your Arctic gas, and then we're going to take it over to Hans Hell and drop it off, because that's really important. We get those things actually built up a little bit more, it's going to be fantastic. So what was this? That was beer. Okay, so they have beer here as well. Still waiting on the ethanol. But then I have these buildings. Where are we at now? We're still at a quaint colony, so we're doing pretty well, I think. Decent amount of coconut oil too. So coconut oil also works with shampoo, if I recall correctly. Let's see. What do these people need? Yeah, so it's both coconut oil and cinnamon. So yeah, that's gonna be fantastic. I should probably get more of the books then, because I know these guys need to have them.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Right. Fantastic. Leave me alone. I've tweaked some of the settings of my game, but not all of them. I did it before it started. So this one is also intriguing, but I don't have enough, like, creation of dung, really, to justify that many goods. I might in the future, but not right now. Should I get another set? Yeah, I'm just gonna get another set. Optimized pruning, yeah. Because I don't care for these ones. That is 25%, but I don't care about... I want forest density. I like that more. I feel like that's better for my play style, but, you know, to each their own. But overall, the island's looking pretty damn good. Now, I think we should have a couple more of these Hacienda storehouses. More so because, well, quite frankly, the island has turned into quite the producer. So we should definitely increase the amount of storage capacity it has. We also should go ahead and upgrade the Grand Oil Harbor. That's what I wanted to say. Those are the words that were trying to come out but failed. Okay, that's essentially what was going on. And then the last thing we should possibly do is build this power station right from now.
Cargo stations.
because I want the trains to actually get over here and start delivering. But then it's more than likely going to tell me that there's a parallel track issue here, so let's do something like this. How big is this thing? Okay, so it'll actually fit over here. Go ahead and copy this bad boy and put him right over here because I'm going to get a train track running through it and put it over to here. So now there should be a way, if a train decides to deliver the oil to this power station, it can still probably have another one come in here, get the oil, and go back to the harbor, and there shouldn't be an issue. I would hope not.
New orders.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, so the Flying Dodo is here. I kind of want to see... Which one are
Where
you?
to?
Okay, this is also the Flying Dodo. Stay here. We should probably deliver all of
Engines
these.
engaged.
And then we have... The Pharaoh is also on its way back. This Flying Dodo needs to head over
Nose
here
forward.
because we need to put in all of these.
Sky's the limit.
Okay, so this... It's not this route. It's New World Transports. It's with coffee only. No. This is the difficult part. No. So where the hell else are... Is that a Rentium route? No, that's the Roma. Oh, I should have checked which one it was first. Is there a way to see it? It says coffee to Hunt's Hill. Let's see. Event tracker. No. That's not it. Let me just
An
go.
explosion in one of your factories.
Hey, great. I was just there. Nope. I don't need that one either. We have so many, dude. New only, maybe? No, what is it telling me? Oh, it's the site 1. Oh, it's
Your
still one of
ship
the
has
sites?
returned from its voyage.
Ugh. I didn't want to screw with that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. It would behoove me to read sometimes. That's also a good thing. So now I have to figure out which one of the sites it is. Not that one, not that one, this one. Okay, so get rid of this Flying Dodo. And that's that one. Okay, where the hell did the other one go? The hell? Confirm.
Airborne and ready to go.
Yeah, I need to actually get rid of this thing. Go over here and sell it. Or what I could do, okay, I can actually just put the Pharaoh on it. Let's just put the Pharaoh. And then delete this one, and then activate the Pharaoh. That's one of our first Arctic gas airships heading over to actually make sure this stuff's pretty much done. We have this other Flying Dodo over here. We need the other Pegasus to arrive, but I'm not going to micro that. I'll just catch it later on. Good. What did you bring? Orchids, good. Ethanol here? Yes, no, maybe. We have fertilizer. We have a whole bunch of hot sauce. No, where's the ethanol? We have 951 Arctic gas. If I need to get some more Arctic gas, I can just get it from here. There's the ethanol, but it's still empty. Should get it soon. Not a big deal. Oh, I just saw the little marker above this thing. You see that? Yeah, let me actually, like, build a road over to here, because we're going to have to utilize this space at some point as well. A trade union will definitely be fantastic over here, because we need to actually get these things electrified. Maybe I have one on, what's this, freaking Isengard, maybe? Mother. Hate it. Isengard, there we go. Gregor the Geologist, do I have another one of you? I don't believe I do. Constantinople, are you there? He's a purple item. Nope, I do not. How about ditch water? You know what? Yeah, let's just get this guy as well. And, yeah, so I think the other one... I don't think Weston would have him. I highly doubt Rantium would have one. Yeah, Rantium does not have one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to research one of him later. He's not that important because we're actually loaded up here with a whole bunch.
Reporting in.
So, not a big deal. There's another oil tanker. I want my ethanol in here so I can actually start sending over... So is this working? Is it telling me that there's a track issue? I don't think so. I love the way the trains actually go through the settlement.
People celebrate your leadership.
I don't think this thing's actually gotten some... Well, it has had some, but I don't think it's been a bunch. It's gonna go to here, get what it needs.
Here, Governor?
There's 64 loaded up in here, so it'll load up and head into there and then dart out of here. I would love to see it go around and not through. Let's take a look. Alright, get zooming.
I can't even dream what is yet to come.
Oh yeah? A lot of cool things, let me tell you.
I feel so lucky.
Huh, nice. So, they're having a local mail issue. But I think that's also because I could have actually built one over here. More than likely I could have. I think I can too. Where's the mail thing? I don't think it'll fit here. If I get rid of that walled section, then yeah, it will. That sucks. No, I'm not gonna bother. Not a big deal. I can put the small ones down, actually. Construction area block. Well, no shit. It has freaking bright banners in here. Put that little guy down. I can probably fit another one over in this corner, actually. Let's get rid of this little bit, and we will put it here. And they're not going to be pretty fast. They're going to be 1 minute and 7 seconds each, but it's quite alright. I'm not really caring if they don't have their mail here. Ethanol, perfect. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
The people
And
celebrate your
build.
leadership.
Should I actually consider a warehouse in here? Yeah, I'll do it. For the hell of it. It needs to actually be somewhat productive. And having perfume is important in the Imperium at this point, so might as well build this thing up. So they'll actually head into here, get what they need, and then dart out. So how fast do they actually produce?
To moisten your throat?
Yeah, sure. What kind of juice is it? I don't mind. So 30 seconds for each, and then the next task is going to be to actually export it over towards Terre. Let's see what happens. Over here, I feel like we can benefit from some like industrial type ornaments again. Not like these. Dude, I'm actually like conflicted. Do I get rid of my banner in favor of another one of these? Yeah. We're not gonna talk about it. There we go.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Great. Let's do this instead. Let's just put down the bright banners behind this thing. I'm digging these. Build over to here. Okay. Nice pavilion in the middle here, I guess. Have one of these trees. You can have like a little something back here, right? Yeah. That'd be the worst thing ever. Build that. A single one ain't gonna do it, but a statue will. There we go. that over there. I'll have this one over in the corner here too. Why not? Have a little bench right over here, and then finish it out with some of this. Doing good. So at least we got this area productive. That's really what I wanted. So we have some perfume over here. It looks like the route is stable going towards the power plant over here. This whole corner, you know what? Let's see what we can actually do. I think if I just go ahead and put down some jungle trees, it would be fantastic over here. Yeah, just fill it out like that. I don't think we're going to be building over in this corner. I don't really see a need to build over in this corner, so yeah, it's fine. So instead of aluminum profiles, I would definitely like to see perfume. There we go. So we currently have 11. They're not being used with any particular item. It's just as is. So I might have to consider moving them at some point. Or another... Look how much freaking smoke is coming out of these things. Holy shit. Can you imagine how, like, all the conflicting scents in one is happening in this corner? But it's Imperium business. We have to do it. Yeah. So coffee route is pretty good. I think over here I can justify having a couple more of these homes. I don't know why I'm on like a housing craze. You know, I just really want to put as many of these things down as I possibly can. So we have them over here. And they look kind of cool, I think. So, like, right over on that side, we're utilizing as much space as possible. Because, like, over here, we still have more room if we need to get, like, another one of these coffee farms down or whatnot. It should be pretty cool. We can actually put down a whole bunch of nifty stuff back here, I think. That's too large. Unfortunate. But then you'd be too close to, like, here. So, how about this? Let's just put down a wall. And then that's just going to be the barrier wall. We're not going to be building any further. Have this over here, this over here. Nice pavilion right over here. Some of these. It didn't want to give me a cool palm tree in the middle, but you know, it is what it is.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
One of these. Put a palm tree or two down. Definitely need this. Cool. Looking good. Looking good. Alright. Can we put any back here? Oh, we can put one. Not bad. So we got this little section all filled up as well. Over here, I think we actually have room for one more of these storehouses, if I'm not mistaken. We can put it over here. Put that right over there. So we're at 1100. Not bad. If we have all the storehouses over there, we should be good. We even have room over on this corner if we really, really want to. 32 perfumes. Kinda thinking about boosting the productivity somehow. I mean, these guys are, because of Ferris, so they're at 24 seconds, but I think I'll just let it cook for a little bit. How about that? Because I know the territory of Pterodons is going to have a whole bunch of them. Like, we are going to need so many.
And that's another beautiful
cool.
save. Woo!
So I wouldn't give, like, perfumes to these guys. I don't think they need it. One group needs it. I think it's actually the investors. I could be wrong, though. Let me see if I can catch that other... Oh, there you are.
Lift achieved.
The Andromeda. Gotcha. So, let's get the Andromeda off of here. So from Hunt's Hell to Ditchwater, got it. This over into here. And take you off the route. So instead, put the Flying Dodo, and you can get to work.
Where to?
Oh no, I got the other Flying Dodo, didn't I? Where is it? God damn it. I need to catch it now.
Skies are clear.
That's you. Why are you doing this to me? Get over here. I need to sell you off. Where's the other one too?
Lift achieved.
The Andromeda. Head over with that one. Like, is it in the full ship list? That we have 2 of them. Yeah, we have 2 of them for sure. That's just me being stupid at this point.
Skies are clear.
Stupid and stubborn. That's just... Sometimes they can be like that. You can ask our Empress too, she will confirm it 100%.
Where to?
We would welcome more volunteers.
Yep, get rid of it. And the Andromeda as well.
We search all our visitors.
You do? Great. Okay, so over here, no, it's to New World Transports. It is right here. That's our flying dodo, right? The one right there? Perfect. Get to work.
Airborne and ready to go.
Yep, there we go. So it's gonna get some more of the fertilizer, and it'll be a lot faster getting to where it needs to go. That's incredible. How many more? I guess we start building some Zephyrs, because the Zephyrs are the ones that we have the most now, I guess. And then we're just gonna have to rename them. Those are the ones we sold? Perfect, okay. Let's go ahead and build 4. I think that's gonna be pretty solid to start. And then we're just gonna catch whichever one we can. I might just do that on my own time, because there's a bunch. Like, I need to get the Commandants off of this route. That's one ship I don't think I'll ever change, really. But we'll see. It would pain me, because we've had this one for so long. I might just take it to Constantinople or Rantium and just keep it there. And never use it again. I'd probably get rid of its crane. I haven't even used that either. So we're at 64 perfumes. I have the Rogue 2 somewhere lurking. Let's take the Rogue 2 from La Isla with a whole bunch of perfumes. Over to Terre and start that up. New only. We got our first perfumes headed that way. I want to assume that they'll have at least around 100. But I feel like it's just not fast enough, so I will probably... Can I actually build a bridge from here to here, maybe? I can have a larger complex over here. Yeah, I might actually consider doing that. Because I know we have enough oil to actually have 2 power plants running. The real trick here is, though, how in the hell am I going to get it over there now? The best way possible, I think, at this point, would be to... take it, like, from here. Actually, no, from here. And then through this actual walled segment. So I'm actually have to get rid of the wall, which is unfortunate. And build a bridge over. Let me try it, actually. This is gonna suck, but you know what? It is what it is. This is what you do. This is what you have to do. So there won't be a bridge here, which means I have to go further down. There'll be a bridge here. So we can do this here, which means I have to get rid of the wall until here, and get this built up to here. Okay. And then the way to get in
device is complete.
would be through here, down to here, and down to here. There we go. Looking pretty good. Gonna need another one of these. Get rid of this and this. Put those down, perfect. We need to fix the end pieces, so spin that around. That one's already perfect. Okay, so we got our next route. More than likely, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to have the complex over here. So this trade union being over in this corner, I may not even need it then. Because if I want to get another one, I'd have to place it down right here. But I would actually prefer, if I need to actually have a lot of perfume, then I will probably put it in the middle here. Yeah, get rid of this thing. Park it down like right here. Got it. Which sucks because of these things, so I'll probably have to end up moving them. Again, but whatever. And then the next power plant could be probably around here. Because then they'll have electricity. What I probably do is I'll move this one over to this corner, which was the place that I wanted to put it to begin with, but then I didn't think that this was actually going to happen. Or I could potentially move this one further up. See what happens. So like to right here. And then fix the road up a little bit. I think this one actually might be in a better spot than the previous one. Yeah, just if I fix up the road, we should have a lot more of the perfume locations right over here. Yeah, we'll get up over to 100. That's for sure.
Ready to fly.
Perfect. And there's our the flying dodo that's taking over all the fertilizer, so it'll be faster with that one now too. That's perfect. That's what I really like to see. I wouldn't change all of them, like the champion of fucking Capua. I probably wouldn't change that one, but the rest I probably will. So I think La Isla is pretty good now. I don't think I'm gonna have to do much else with it, nor do I want to really
This city is a magnet for
worry too much more. So the goal is going to be, now we're focusing back here on Terre. The goal is going to be that we're going to be focusing on this island primarily, but in the event that I do have somebody that's interested in being a governor of any of the following islands, being Ventaris, Arenta, Traxios, Palthrol, Raxus, and I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Then we will redirect ourselves with the next episode following to build up that island and get it underway for everybody, or the person who
celebrate your leadership.
The person who is spearheading our operation there. So what we need to do is we need to figure out where the heck to put these Mescal bars and the Jalea. So I think maybe, because I can start getting rid of some of these homes really over here. We can have some be over in like this corner. I could also potentially like knock down whole districts in order to do this, because I could put one there and put one over here, put a trade union in between, put another one over here, another one over here, so that it'll be a big areas for Jalea. But I think the Mescal would actually be easier to make at this point because of the citrus and herbs, and I have plenty of this. Sugar, on the other hand, is something I need to work with. So as a test, I'm gonna do this. Put a Mescal bar down there. And then we'll put the Jalea kitchens over on this side. We're gonna need the trade union in between, so maybe I could put it like right over here. Okay. And then we'll put another one of these like right here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It doesn't look great, but it should work. What don't you have? Windows? Okay. Well, that's definitely a thing, because I haven't actually been bringing... Yeah, look at this. They're actually like an actual kitchen. And an actual restaurant. Like, why would I want to put this on an industrial island? It's beyond me. Why would they even design it this way? It doesn't make sense, because, like, I can do a whole bunch with this. Look. Even have some, like, chairs and such outside for these guys. You know what I mean? Not that one. That one would probably suck. I'll put down some trees. Can do some stuff over there, though. Like your souvenir wrap, and then you go over here, you have your traveler's kiosk, because you know they're gonna be here. In spirit, not actually present. That there's another spot. Yeah, see, like, that makes sense, and then this one's for Patrick, there you go. And then this one's definitely for me. So I think this will actually be a better spot for them, and we'll have multiple different little sections of the city that have these things in here. So the next episode, that's where we're really going to focus on having these production chains over here. So what do they really need?
And I didn't take them.
So they would want calamari. They would need herbs. I think, you know what? Solaria might actually have enough of all of that. Calamari and... Yeah, see, like, calamari is... Ew, hold on. Interesting idea. What if I actually have some of these be calamari instead of just fish oil? Yeah. Let's get rid of these three. Where's the calamari at? "31 seconds? Because I feel like we should be good with fish oil over here. Another calamari one over here. We're gonna need a lot of it, so... That should be pretty solid. So calamari for sure. And then the mezcal requires sugar and herbs. Now the goal is actually, what I'll probably do is, because we're producing enough caoutchouc on Solaria, I'm gonna actually restructure Governor Nick's whole thing here with caoutchouc and replace it to herbs. I'm just gonna have him focus on herbs in the long term. I think that's probably going to be a lot better. That way we can actually get some directly heading towards both Hunt's Hell and towards Terre. We can get both of those things going again. And we're always full up on herbs here anyway. So that means we're going to need more ships. That means we're going to need more farm fields. And that means we're going to need more time. So I'll probably work on this by myself, and then in the next episode we're going to focus on Terre over here. But I think like little complexes like this are actually going to work wonders. So we build something like this, and then we can actually head over to Rantium really quick. We're still actually producing these. I can use them still because Horseshoe Base has plenty of territory. Mezcal Bar. I know like we have this guy. Productivity by 100% is pretty good. We also have this guy again, but that's for changing inputs, and I don't really think I'm going to need him for a long time, but we'll find out. And then, is this the same with the Jalea Kitchen? Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. Substitute workforce doesn't really do it for me. That's all food production, so that should technically work with the... Or was the other one a drink? Ferris would work regardless. So Ferris is good. That's one thing we can utilize. I don't care about this one. That is not going to do anything for me. Ferris for sure. If the Elmer's electric oven works, that's fantastic. You know what? I should probably just put... I have enough for Ferris. So I'm not going to worry about that. The Jalea Kitchen, which is this one. Let's put that in there. And then the Mezcal Bar. We are going to get this guy. So we'll also have some rum production come out of here. That's pretty good. Maintenance costs, I don't really care. We have this one already.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Interesting. Why have I not seen this guy before? Extra fur coats and work clothes. Okay.
The ingenious device is complete.
Nice. So yeah, this is a drink production. Okay, so yeah, we have one of each, and then Ferris, and that should be fine. Great. Great, great, great. And I think what I'm going to actually start doing is the Komnenos that's bringing resources towards La Isla is going to stop in favor of bringing stuff over to Terre now. Because we're going to need a lot of items over there, and our main source is going to come from our airship that's bringing stuff from Hunt's Hell, that's also bringing stuff over from the other side of the world.
Airborne and ready to go.
The wild thing is over here, so that's another Pegasus. That's bringing coal from Invictus. Great. Okay, so why do we not have a lot of bricks over here? What is happening?
Very well.
Oh, okay. You're back. Well, we're loaded up here, so I don't know. I'll have to figure that one also later on my own time. Isn't that fantastic? I still have a little video to make for Constantinople, and guess what? I found the song. I found the song, and it's going to be worked on for sure. So hopefully we'll be able to have that out within the next couple of days, and I think it'll be really cool. I think the community is really gonna hopefully like it, more so with the the ones like me that are really nerdy and they really appreciate stuff like this. So hopefully we'll have some good reception when it comes to the Constantinople beauty build video for later. But yeah, there are still times I just load up the game and come and look at it, and I'm just like, damn, this is such a gorgeous settlement. And I want to watch one of the older episodes, specifically the Siege of New Rome. Dude, freaking Kasparov had so many goddamn factories over here, and he had the audacity to tell me that I was ruining the freaking ozone layer. The pollution was terrible. Bitch, shut up. Do you see any pollution over here besides one freaking refinery? No, you don't. It's gorgeous. It's immaculate. He only wishes he could be here. Outstanding. Holy crap, that's a lot.
Ready to fly.
Okay, so the Commandant is actually taking stuff here. There's the Flying Dodo. That's coal that's dropping it
Airborne and
off.
ready to go.
At least they both can, do something. You know what I mean? Like, they don't only have to stop and wait for just the one. But it just sucks that they have to just stand there sometimes. It is what it is. So, I hope you guys are going to be pumped, because we're coming back over here to Terre. It's been some time, which Terre used to be our Port Royal, which Port Royal was our Manola before. So it's going to be really cool. Hopefully I won't go through the mountain. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I'm going to the mountain, aren't I? I'm going to the mountain. Yep. It always happens. You know what? Actually, I will change the mode to be the postcard mode. Let's just do it that way. Let's end the episode off like this. Yeah, so we have a lot of territory that we're going to have to work on. These ones down here are based off the hacienda. I'm not going to really focus too much more on these style of homes. What I'll probably do is work on these ones, because I kind of like them a little bit more than these. They're like too box-like for me. I'm not digging it, man. I really am not. So we're going to work on this settlement some more. We're going to build it up. Hopefully get these kitchens up and running. And the perfume also here should be coming in soon. There's a lot of upgrades that we need to do on Terre, so I hope you'll join me as we continue on with this lovely build of ours, this lovely campaign of ours. And until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you on the next episode.